Hello guys, it's me, Chelsea. I said that really weird. Okay, so it's like 2:30 in the morning and I was just sitting here. I watched a really stupid love movie and I was like, dude, this is bullshit. But then I was thinking and then I was like, wow, I need to make a video. I want to make sure this is like focused, so let's just, you guys look at my dresser. Okay, yeah, it's focused. Oh, by the way, that puppy, you see that puppy right there in that picture? She's in labor right now, in that room over there. I kind of want to let her be by herself. Morgan's sitting with her, but anyways, okay, yeah, she's gonna have beagle / dachshund puppies. I hope they look more like beagles, but whatever. So anyways, moving on with the point of this video. I was sitting here and of course naturally I was thinking, but I really have needed to sit down and like think about some shit. So I would like to tell you guys a little story. The story of my life for these past like 10 months, maybe 10, 11 months. I don't know. But okay, so, it is coming up on like my year. I've been working at Arby's for almost a year. And, so I naturally am going to, I don't even know if you guys can see me or if it's tilted a weird way. I'm sorry about that. I don't know how to change it. Like logically it would make sense to hold the camera like this and it would look normal, but for some reason it doesn't look normal. Or I don't know. Anyway, so a year ago I started working at Arby's, or almost a year ago. And backtrack then, I was still in high school. I was finishing up on high school actually, and that was my life, you know, and I had a good group of people, like a good little support system and people that made me laugh, and I was just having the time of my life, okay? And that's what senior year is supposed to be, you know? And, so yeah, I was just living life, having a good time, and, I got a job, which was at Arby's, and I totally, like, backtracked even more, but, you know, I really needed money, and, when I got hired, I told myself, you know, I'm gonna set a personal goal for myself to have a car and to have a license, and I know it's something small and stuff, but, or maybe having a license isn't a big deal, and it really isn't, but, or yeah, it kind of is, you know, you get yourself fucking places, but, so I told myself that, you know, and, I made that goal with myself, and right now I don't have my license, and it's almost a year later. I don't have a car, and it's almost a year later, and looking at the money that I got back, or like the money overall that I made that year, I could have had enough money to have a car, even if it was a piece of shit car, or I could have had a car and a nice car, well, you know, not a nice, like, you know, 2007, like, used car or something, and been making payments on it, but I don't, you know, and so after I graduated, it was the summertime, and I wasn't prepared for the shock of it, because I am a very social person, and my friends mean the world to me. It will always be like that, you know, and I just had a very close group of friends. Like, we were literally, I felt like sisters with all of those girls that I was friends with, and a few guys. They felt like my brothers, I guess, whatever. But I had that, and it was, oh my god, and I was so close with them, and then, you know, you get out of, like, high school, you graduate, and then you're just thrown in this little pit, and then, which is the world. Oh god, I'm so bad at, like, little analogies. That's not an analogy, whatever. I don't even know the word, okay? And everybody just went crazy and, like, ran different directions and, like, went on with their lives, okay? And so that was another shock to me, because I was like, hold up, guys, like, we're supposed to be best friends, like, you know, you guys are supposed to be my little ride or die bitches, and y'all be, like, running away from me, like, what the fuck, man? And so I was shocked. I was like, oh my god, I was like, I don't have any friends anymore, and it was just really sad to me, because going from, you know, like, if my friends mean the world to me, and they're gone, my world is gone. Does that make sense? Yes. So I guess I put my time into working at Arby's, and that is what I did. I not necessarily got good at anything at Arby's, because I didn't, but, you know, that's where I focused my time, was working over summer, and, I met a person that, yeah, I met them, and I liked them, and it's not their fault at all, like, all the events that happened, because it was all having to do with myself, like problems that I have with myself. And I'm just rambling on and on. But okay, long story short, so I met a person. I don't want to say I fell in love, but let's just say I fell in love. I fell in love, you know. They didn't fall in love with me, and that's okay. And that's not what this is about. But if you know me, you have known that I have not been myself for a very long time. And tonight, I just got fed up with it, you know. And I was just thinking, you know, and this is nothing personal to any friend of mine that has, you know, went off and not necessarily left me, but they're living their life, you know. And people that are ignoring me, or that have been ignoring me, fuck you. Like, for real, you know, I thought about it for a very long time, and I made excuses, and I told myself, you know, they're just doing their thing. I can go out and I can find any other motherfucker that can ignore me, you know. So I'm not hanging on to anything, you know. I thought I was hanging on to something, but I have been hanging on to nothing. And I had a goal like a year ago, but I let all that slip for all these people that didn't give a fuck about me. Like, I mean, look, look at all the people that be standing right here beside me. There ain't nobody, okay? That was stupid, but, you know, I gave so much to, like, all of my friendships and stuff, and I lost track of what was really important. I lost track of my family, my mom, my dad, my sisters, my baby cousin, my grandma, my aunt, my uncle. I lost track of all those people just for these motherfuckers that sit there and do not text me back or do not call me back. When I made it clear I needed them, and I really have needed them these past, like, 9 months, maybe 10 months, I don't know. I really fucking needed them, and they weren't there. So, you know, tonight we're just gonna be dramatic as hell, because I'm never dramatic. Okay, whatever. I don't care anymore. And like and I went through the stage, I was like, I don't give a fuck. You know, that really annoying stage that a lot of bitches go through. I went through that, but I did give a fuck. Like, I really did. I was like, I'm just gonna say I don't give a fuck, but I really do. We gotta check our time, man. We got enough time. But I can honestly say now that after tonight, after honestly just sitting down and asking myself a few questions, like, the people that I care about so much and I want so bad in my life, they don't give a fuck about me. They really don't. And, I mean, I think that goes for everybody. Like, I'm sure you got people in your life that you don't, like, that you would give your all for. Like, you would walk in front of a fucking, like, bullet for them, and they don't give a fuck. And that's fucked up, you know? And I'm... like, my mama raised me to be a better person, and now I know when to walk away. And that's something I did not know. Oh, I'm getting emotional. That is something I did not know before. And, I've grown up a lot this past year. I don't know why I'm crying so much, but I've grown up a lot this past year, and I fucking know when to walk away now. I know when to walk away from, bad relationships, that I used to just stay in. Because I thought that was what I deserved. I don't deserve a shitty relationship, and I don't deserve to be ignored. Oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. My sister's sitting right over there. She's gonna fucking hear me. But I don't deserve that, and I don't think anybody does. So if you're in a relationship like that or something, girl, you throw that middle finger up and you fucking walk away. Because, that's bullshit. You were too good for that. And, so that's... I was really happy about this video. You can't tell, but I was. But that's a really important thing. Like, you know, I knew I was going through all that shit for a reason. I really did. And, you know, I was going through a lot of shit. Like, y'all don't even know. I love how I try to talk all ghetto as fuck when I'm crying. But I was going through a lot of shit, and that I didn't let a lot of people in on. And I knew I was going through it for a reason. I even stated in a video of mine, I said, I know I'm going through all this for a reason, and I'm gonna try to come out of this with a smile on my face. So, that was my smile at the end of that motherfucking tunnel. But okay, it is totally about to cut off on me, so I gotta go. But I love you guys, and if you're in a shitty relationship, or if life is just shitting on you right now, I swear to God, it is worth it. I mean, I know wow, this turned into like some Oprah bullshit, but no, I love you guys, and stay tuned for other videos and stuff. I gotta work 13 motherfucking hours tomorrow. That's crazy. So yeah, I need to get to sleep. It's like 3 in the morning, and I gotta be up at 11, and I gotta work from 11 to like 12:30 or 12:45. So it's gonna be a cray day, but I got this shit. Love you guys. Follow me on Twitter. It's Chelsea, CHELSEAACO. So there's 2 A's in Chelsea. So yeah, follow me on there. And from there you can probably get to my Instagram. I love to Instagram, and I love to follow you guys on there. So yeah, I love you guys very much, and thank you.